Hey guys, let's get more news about Lakers, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Lakers receive green light to develop new interior anchor alongside Anthony Davis. The Los Angeles Lakers have made it no secret that they're interested in helping Anthony Davis down low. They've prioritized the development of Jackson Hayes, emphasized offensive rebounding to players at every position, and have even been active in exploring the trade market. One of the quieter moves that could provide Los Angeles with its resolution was the late off-season acquisition of former Toronto Raptors center Christian Koloko. Koloko was on the fast track to a strong NBA career when he was forced to step away from the association due to a blood clot that threatened his life. He's since worked tirelessly to resolve the medical concerns and returned to the court, and signed with the Lakers in mid-September. According to Shams Charania of ESPN, Koloko has now been medically cleared to return to the court, opening the door for the Lakers to begin his development process. It's one of the best stories in sports, as well as a unique opportunity for the Lakers to get in on the ground floor with a captivating talent. Koloko, 24, was selected by the Raptors at number 33 overall in the 2022 NBA Draft. He received critical acclaim during his final season at the collegiate level, earning Defensive Player of the Year and Most Improved Player honors in the Pac-12. During his rookie NBA season in 2022-23, Koloko continued to showcase his remarkable upside on the defensive end of the floor, as well as on the offensive glass. Koloko averaged 3.1 points and 2.9 rebounds in 13.8 minutes per game, which is unlikely to inspire hope or intrigue. In that limited time frame, however, he also produced averages of 1.4 offensive rebounds and 1.3 blocks per contest. Those figures translate to 3.8 offensive rebounds and 2.6 blocks per 36 minutes, the type of production the Lakers would undoubtedly benefit from in 2024-25. Koloko will likely begin his official return to the NBA with the South Bay Lakers in the G League. He signed with Los Angeles on a two-way contract that permits roster flexibility and should enable the 24-year-old to play at the highest level sooner than later. It also further supports head coach J.J. Redick stating that there will be a symbiotic relationship between the Lakers' NBA and G League teams. It's unclear what Koloko can provide after a season away from the NBA, but the upside is clear. He stands at 7 feet 0 inches and 230 pounds with a gigantic 7 feet 5.25 inches wingspan that has already proven useful on both ends of the floor. There may still be a long process ahead of Koloko and the Lakers, but receiving the green light to return to the court is a massive step in the right direction. Lakers news: LeBron James excited to play Cavaliers alongside Bronny James. LeBron James continues to amaze in year 22 as he's shown he's still got enough in the tank to help lead the Los Angeles Lakers to a deep playoff run. Although he had a rough performance in the Lakers' first loss of the 2024-25 season against the Phoenix Suns, there's little doubt that LeBron will bounce back at some point during the team's road trip. Los Angeles will head east to take on the Cleveland Cavaliers, a team that LeBron has numerous ties with. A Cleveland native who spent nearly half of his career with the Cavaliers, James always has a little extra juice playing against his former squad. This time, however, will be different as Bronny James will be along for the ride and LeBron acknowledged it'll be a moment to remember playing against Cleveland with his son, via Spectrum Sportsnet. It's definitely gonna be very special to be back home and be able to run out with my son, LeBron said. We spent a lot of time on that floor throughout my days when I played there for 11 years. As far as the matchup is concerned, LeBron admitted it'll be tough for him and the Lakers to head out east against a strong Cavaliers squad. It's always tough playing that first East Coast game on a road trip. We know what they've been able to do over the last couple years, and it looks like they're picking up from last year and getting better and better. They also have a new coaching staff as well, but they're playing good ball. They have a great starting lineup that's one of the best to complement Donovan and some of those guys as well. Obviously DG, one of the heads of the snake at the point guard position, and Mobley and Allen. so we got to be ready for a physical game. It's an East Coast game, so they're usually physical and just see where we're at. Beating Cleveland will require a full team effort considering their size, physicality, and guard play, but Los Angeles has shown it can compete with any team when they're locked in. As for Bronny, this could be one of the final times he gets to share the floor with LeBron as he'll begin shuttling back and forth between the main roster and the G League following the road trip. While it would be fun to see LeBron and Bronny on the floor together again, the main priority is bouncing back with a win. Austin Reeves, D'Angelo Russell land on Lakers injury report before Cavs clash. Coming off their first loss of the young season against the Phoenix Suns, the Los Angeles Lakers received a bit of bad news after both backcourt starters, guards Austin Reeves and D'Angelo Russell, were added to the team's injury report for their Wednesday matchup against the Cleveland Cavaliers, per ESPN's Dave McMenamin. Russell, low back soreness, is questionable, and Reeves, left thigh contusion, is probable. The backcourt duo showed great chemistry, which Russell spoke about after the Lakers won over the Sacramento Kings. "We complement each other the best we can. I have a great feel for where he's at and where he's gonna be, and vice versa," Russell said. "I think that's an advantage that we have. We spend a lot of time with each other off the court, it carries over to our advantage when we're on the court." The Lakers did receive good news about Christian Koloko's potential return. He's been stuck in limbo, waiting for approval from the league's fitness-to-play panel. The panel finally cleared him to participate, which allows him to attend Lakers practices. Should Reeves or Russell be unable to play against the Cavs, Bronny James is likely to play against Cleveland, which means the rookie will get more minutes. Entering year 22, James seems to have found a second wind. Or maybe this is a third or fourth wind after so many years. Many are already observing a new dialed-in energy for LeBron in having his son on the team. "LeBron is loving this," a source close to the Lakers said. "He's been doing this a long time and eventually, these early season stretches get kind of monotonous. But with him focused on setting an example for Bronny, he's more dialed in now than he's ever been since he got here." The source isn't the only one to have taken notice. "People don't understand how difficult it is to be away from family as much as NBA players have to be," a Western Conference scout explained. "You have road trips that literally take them to different states or even countries. But you also have hours and hours and hours of practice time that takes these mostly young guys away from their young families. Bron has been doing this for 22 years. He's had to miss a lot to maintain the level of play we expect of him. Getting to have that connection at work has to be refreshing." The Lakers are amid a 5-game road trip that began with their recent loss against Phoenix. After playing Cleveland on Wednesday, they play Toronto, Detroit and Memphis over the next week. And you fan? What do you think of the situation of Austin Reeves? Leave your opinion in the comments.